Have you ever wondered what you can do to improve your child's mental health? I know you have if you're a parent. Dr. Kristen Francis is here to tell us about the Social Media Harms Campaign. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to talk to you because we were talking a little bit earlier. I've got a 4-year-old, I'm a mother, and this just scares me. Kids in social media, what are some of the harms that you're seeing?
So the first thing, we don't want you to be scared.
But right? I am scared, Dr. Francis.
I understand, I validate that feeling, and we have answers for you. So the things that we're worried about is that children are developing. Their brains are not adult brains, so they're much more impressionable. They're like searching for themselves. They're trying to find their identity. So when they're looking on social media, they're not evaluating things critically. They're not critical thinkers. They want what's right in front of them, and they think that's the standard that they should live to. And so that can increase rates of depression, anxiety when you look at social conformity or not.
Well, and we fall into this as adults. I know that I've been doom scrolling, and I end up walking away feeling less than.
Yes.
And our kids, that's just magnified because everything is that way. And that is why the governor thought this was such an important cause that he started this campaign. It started in the summer. How has it been going?
It's been going great. Yep, there's a great website where people can go to get information, how to start a conversation with your kids, because we want you to feel prepared and we want you to have some solutions that are evidence-based. You know, 80% of kids in Utah spend at least 2 hours or more on social media a day. Now, most people aren't thinking of YouTube as social media.
I had no idea because my daughter loves YouTube. And some of the shows are educational, so I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah, she's got a screen in her face.
Yeah. But so the potential harm with YouTube is that there are things that are being targeted along that vein of whatever they're looking that are not necessarily appropriate, and they're just kind of inserted in, and they'll maybe start with something that's child appropriate and end with something that's much bigger, and they don't always know what they're seeing, and then they just start to kind of go into a hole. They're targeted really in terms of what they're looking at, what the content is, and it can get very addicting.
Well, and you're seeing this as a child and an adolescent psychiatrist. You're seeing the results of this. What are some of the things that you're seeing an increase of?
We're really just seeing a lot of, screen dependence. So a need to check things consistently, need to look for validation from friends, results of depression, bullying online, marginalization, people feeling left out. You know, Instagram for young women has been very nicely studied, showing that it is increasing rates of eating disorders. There's a causal relationship. So just a lot more of a negative impact on mental health.
And this is a huge problem because kids are picking up these phones and these devices earlier and earlier. And you can't really stop them. This is the world that we live in. But we have resources like this campaign.
Yes, we don't want to stop them, right? We want to help them moderate their relationship. And that's part of being a human is how do I do things healthfully? And that's your job as a parent. So we want you to go to our website. We want you to look at the campaign. We're here to help.
Well, we're glad that we're not alone because I know as a parent it is very daunting and very scary. So we are so glad that the governor and you are doing this campaign. You can go to the information that is right there on your screen on this website. You are not alone. We're all going to be okay.
It's all going to be all right.
We're all going to be okay. Thank you so much for joining us today.